And I won right there.
How did I not see that?
So it's a nice, beautiful, sunshiny day out, and I'm giving some thought to possibly working in the garden. But once I came out here and felt the temperature, it's kind of cold, so I don't know if we want to do that or not. Well, hello, turkey. Turkeys, I should say. How are you guys today? Boy, the chickens sure are anxious to get out today. I haven't been giving them soaked grain for a couple of weeks now, and I think they've missed it. One of the reasons I quit giving them soaked grain is because we ran out of most things, and I just kind of waited a few weeks before I got some more. And then the other thing is that it started to get mold and a strange funky smell to it every time. And so I washed the buckets really good and just kind of took a break from it for a little bit. Come on, chickens! Chickens are like, wow, you have soaked grain today. Whoa, so Miley's joining me for chores.
It's cold.
It is cold. I thought today'd be a beautiful day to work in the garden, but I don't know if it will be or not. Do you think it will be?
I don't think it would.
I don't think so either. Maybe it may have to be a day of just cleaning, staying inside and cleaning the house.
No.
What do you think about that?
No, 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 no.
So I'm just out here checking out the garden. I think what I have mulched looks really good. I just need to get all the rest of these tomatoes out of here, cleaned up. Then I want to spread more mulch. So I've been watching Justin Rhodes' channel and seeing how he uses chickens in the garden. And it's a really neat idea, I think. And so I've been considering trying that. Basically, if I do, I think I will take out that back fence and attach it up to that coop right there. And then I'll just put the chickens in there and let them run in the garden. I'm wanting to hurry up and get that done within the next couple of weeks or so, so that way they have plenty of time to be in the garden before planting season starts. Really, my only concern about having chickens in the garden is feeding them, because our chickens are free range and they pretty much self-regulate. You know, we're surrounded by wheat fields, so they can go out in the fields and get their greens right now. They can go across the road where there was a corn patch and they can dig around and find sprouted corn to eat. They can just go wherever they need to and basically get their needs met. Now, I know the chickens will have plenty to eat in the garden, but I just feel when they free range, they're able to go find what they need. And when they're in a confined area, I don't feel like they can actually go find what they need, so you got to make sure that they have everything they need. And so I just feel that I need to do a little research so that way I can make sure that I provide them with everything that they need. So over the next 2 weeks, I'm going to try really hard to get the garden cleaned up and get it all set up so that way I can put the chickens in here. So we'll see how that goes. That spider will just show up in all sorts of random, strange places.
I put it there.
Imagine that. I think it's about time to get these mole spikes out of the garden while they're still working. Oh,
What?
Doesn't look like this one's. Oh, it is working. I was going to say I didn't think that one was working anymore. We'll have to get the batteries out of them and get them put in the shed. So Miley and I just got done with lunch and we decided we're going to play a couple of quick games of Goblet. This is a really fun game. Dylan got it for Christmas, and I've kind of took it over, and I hadn't made him leave it here for the week so that way we could play it. And so we're trying to get all the playing time in before he comes back this weekend to take it home with him. Basically, the object of the game is to get 4 in a row. It's kind of like tic-tac-toe. And we each of us have these little tokens, and under them is basically 3 more different sizes.
If you have like a bigger one, you can cover them.
Yeah, you can cover them.
With the biggest one, you can cover like one of these, but you can't cover like the same size.
There's one rule or a couple of rules of the game. First of all, you have to use them in order. Like, you can use any of them out of your piles that you want, but they have to come off the top of the pile. So if you wanted, like, let's say I played this one and then I played this one, then I could go ahead and play this one. The only thing is I couldn't lift up this one and play that one. I have to play this one first. So basically you just play them in order of size. The only other rule there is to the game is that when you take one to place it onto the board, it has to go directly on the board. You cannot take one off of your pile and cover another one unless your opponent has 3 in a row. And then you can take one off your pile down here and cover it. But otherwise, all the playing pieces that go onto the board have to go straight onto the board without covering anything. Okay, so Miley's gonna go first. Now see, I'm going to move mine over here, like that, and block her, because if I wouldn't do that, she could actually take this piece right here and put it right there and win.
Wait, I could do that. You could have covered mine.
Oh, I could have, and I could have won. Oh man, I didn't even see that one. Again, I'm going to take my big one and set it here, because otherwise if I take anything smaller, she could take her big one and cover it. And I won right there.
How did I not see that?
Well, it's still kind of a little on the chilly side out here this afternoon. The breeze is just kind of cold, but I'm going to go ahead and work for just a little while out here because I really want to get some of this stuff done. What's going on out here? You guys just can't handle it that I'm in the garden and you can't follow me in here? So I'm working along here and I just remembered I thawed out chicken and I forgot to put it in the crock pot. I think there's still time if I cook it on high, so I'm going to run in there and do that real quick. Okay, so I got the chicken in the crock pot. In the bottom I have the potatoes, and then the carrots, and then the onions all layered in there, and then the chicken on top. And then over the chicken I poured a herb seasoning packet mixed with water, and hopefully this will get done in time for supper. Now I would really love to go back out and continue working in the garden, but I looked at the time and I think that I'm probably not going to go back out to the garden today. because this weekend we are having a party here, a New Year's Eve party. My sister and niece are going to come out and spend the night with us a couple nights, and we're just going to play games and kind of have fun and all of that. So I think I need to straighten up the house and kind of get the Christmas mess cleaned up and ready for this weekend.